Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Memo biara papa eba PENDREAM TV. So we are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, bell the notification mo, na share ma afoforo ensa enkabi comment section ho. Now what they were doing abba. Yedi kind of update abremo about a Kpandai rerun and as a Kpandai by election both parties prepare say ebe battle on the 30th of this month. Chairman General Asiedu Nketia, the mastermind behind a NDC winning 2024 election, was storming Kpandai with a NDC campaign team, Joseph Yami, and other executives Omokwako campaigning vigorously to win the Kpandai seat. Now, whole details. Ewo video ya meba bebo achewe me pesa obeka me ho na yakotie ensem no enjemu otie ensem na whatever you have now they share comment section.
Ebraso se yetena se na anope bobo se pako mienu bi ho se tefo beka ya yenko echiri kakra ye beka se judge ana court eye se Kpandai abato mpeso aso no yenye nhihye na yensan enkonkoto aba ewo honum biem aba betodwa na aba betodwa say NDC favored but race are too close to call global info analytics say one month so betimede wonom adwenkyere aba per researcher wonom aye behwe no minority leader and chief whip to reconsider their private member bill laid in parliament to scrap OSP after President Mohammed's request. Anyway, and some mienu a enana pay yetna say TD Wells Roger ewo fidwemo oye communication member national communication member edema NDC
and say muno mianga zangasa me hu say system ni mu change
system ni mu change
yeah we 8 years
positive
ago.
Or negative
Positive we 8 years ago from 2017 to 2024 and here you come as my depression oppression I feel
depression
any oppression I feel because MPP for can share omo tietia nimpa fa hunde omo my comes so gwawo yen na ehwe yemumba
I see
na nyankopon anam His Excellency the President saso agi enfisa amani hu ni oyao ni abebre say ni na mo na inde Ghana fo ni na yebebom atu say nyame ayebi because for just 1 year 12 months in government His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama has restored the integrity of Ghana's economy in the international community. I know when we say yes, Ghanaians are really doing well. That's why opinion up for international investment, the investors to come up with their businesses into Ghana to come and then invest into. I think His Excellency the President ebo ejuma ye. Na mama fa kwenye so entia no. Na me mbona baso e media odi ewo oman Ghana mu. Indeed, he is the hope because he has come to restore the dignity and integrity that was once lost. As a matter of fact, na omwanga sa NPP for no omunim say oman no agi egu atiti apansam. Omu who said it has gone beyond human reasonable doubt when it comes to looking for ways and avenues to repair Ghana's economy. No one him say nyadia ebe but His Excellency the President Abu Jumama or minor fanintuma pa ifra. Na American is ano so na masasa afasa kwenye so echia na bediche Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman. Na mechia me papa nom de Ahoy brothers, all government appointees, chief of staff ni obia na nchia so kwa mama me papa your party chairman, the strategic tactician. Meaning say Samre so nyandu Kpandai no one kwan so echo pejani inside the tournament mania. Can you for friend shine?
I know oya killer na.
Oh. The street know his slogan. Sana Mekano.
Okay.
The street know his slogan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which means
or the 12 more. I don't know easy kind it is finished. Nini na raso. The MPP showed up no so nini na rabo.
But by your Kpandai, what makes you people think Kpandai abattoir rerun because NDC is going to take the seat or grab the seat? What makes you think so?
Otafrija. Me dasi. Ami che for. Na Kpandai no. for the people of Kpandai are dear to our hearts as a government.
You have majority in parliament.
Why
do you still want to add more?
And penifo bebua or mobuni say nambebre and I nam the door and same coin. What I say, and nam the door and same coin. The only thing it does is it adds fragrance and flavor to the soup. Because when young light soup in Apoku, a crowum, ni salmon, kakrawum, tuna kakrawum, na red fish kakrawum, tilapia kakrawum, beef. Now the meat ni room, nam kakra, yes, yes. And only my dear Bacoso.
Ah, dear Ben.
Yankopon a bo nipa, a bo assassin. Then Yankopon say, or no Yankopon, or bo nimpa. Na or no, and so no, ni nipa bako a yera, or question, a restaurant, till. It is not far fetched. Say, yea, as a government. Yes, see, we will not leave any constituency as an orphan. We will go for it. See,
as I can rerun there because no. Kpandai abatom piswasu inana ye kwa koto abana say that 500 na wo mususu say
Kpandai piswasu inana.
Why don't we limit it to the very few areas that you feel say polling stations you feel say be ankoso here?
There be one say 40 something police stations now here present here. We presented it as an evidence to the court. To justify our claim, say the election there was not free and fair.
But if the election there was not free and fair, do we have to generalize, say, polling stations now to about holding no?
Absolutely. Say you make a case, say, Kpandai election in free and fair. What is your proof? We tender in those 40-something as evidence of proof. You don't need to have the whole constituency as proof. You need to submit evidence. Actually, say indeed the outcome, and evidence I submit here, certify say indeed. These are the things that echoes. What I say, into constitutionally, you know, I was say you're running the whole election because the credibility and integrity of the election, you know, was at stake. What I say,
and also, and why did you blame no man then?
Oh,
is it the EC?
Oh, yeah, to me, because entirely you blame the EC or this thing, but EC officer or changing the location, the collation way without due processes, without approval, because before. Yebe establishes a place, a collation center. No, it has to be gazetted.
Yeah.
And you know, or no to me, him and making decisions. So only I will pop be a one. Now, maybe say NPP for SCT. A ban of Ghana politics now.
Why are you accusing NPP?
Oh, because
what proof do you have? What evidence is available?
Oh, if and I make a choice, say, yeah, yes, say NPP for NCT. Nanka omokra no kombeko. Atia say having a lot of lawyers in parliament. Omono meko atia say election no enye free and fair because coalition center to the best of the people's knowledge was changed without prior notice. Aside that emfa embrakwan so process at which changed because you say otafija uti hey you were supposed to be at coalition center now you say for instance Methodist primary and a police center no. Now, we are party executive. What you say? And I say we are any of the party executive. Now, say who call Methodist no? Omuni ho. And we are call our say oh omuni Methodist na mo sisi ano omo famiko and afa brother beto me chalk primary. How no mo ye coalition na? Why would they do such a thing? Is it constitutional?
Okay, so me kotua badia omo de franchise me.
Yes, aside that even abane to no krampo no. Say mo to abane wie no. Most ballot boxes no eco collation center. What you say? And Ghana 4 person muhu, Kpandai 4 person muhu fili gadoji de eco so. Na say ye na enim say ye to abane wie ha na ye be kan ye de torch ni ye bibia be ha be kan. Ye be du ano na mo de adoje yan maso be yan de akwose bebi wo for.
But baby omo kan yan no na NDC candidate eyi ni honom police station agent ni ho anu ana.
Afrija sisi ano e wo say ye bobo e wo park bi so. Ye mo bo no Accra Sports Stadium. Na mama announcement na mo so ma ko bo Accra Sports Stadium. Na mo de be sin colleague e ko bo a e ye den ya wo benya team supporters bi on be ba honom. But is it the right thing? No. For it to be right, it has to follow certain procedures. The communique has to follow the procedural processes. What I say, there was a place no, gazetted. Into normal breaching a lot of constitutional provisions. But now, we share information and info analytics at the abeto hormona. Or say, Oh yeah, any analysis, info analytics. Me jomudio owns a more track record.
Musa Dankwa.
Oh, Musa Dankwa. He is actually not a. Your friend is saying the destiny. I think he is the data.
He's the data.
Me na me catch you. Akwanu poor Juma rough. Into war. Obe discrediting Juma.
If Valdia was
no. Info analytics. Omo way back. That's in favor. What it means in say as a data person. So be the data neighbor. That's in favor. He is indirectly telling you say koye bibi or grounds. What I say?
Work hard.
Work hard. It is you. Your duty to work and break that destiny. And yet, just say, or you're wrong. The other make a say the guy is on the ground. Or the information about the trend, predictions are coming into 2024 elections, by elections. It will say, no, the guy's data is speaking. When you're NPP, we are working with data. And also now a fundamental, we are proper and pure data analytics. What I say. In the research work, no, I am saying, say, even though I say NDC is the favorite. I say it makes me very close. What you say, and we will take that in good faith. Now I am sitting on this platform and I am telling the NPP, tell them we are coming. Tell the people of Kpandai, we are coming. We are coming to take over the state of Kpandai and make sure say the people of Kpandai get good governance. The people of Kpandai gets a proper representation in parliament. What you say?
Okay.
The people of Kpandai have someone that will represent their will and their interests. I mean, their vote will be properly represented.
But going into the face of Dambai people, do you think, say, they are underdeveloped? Do you think that what the national cake is under the former government and the former MP
former government and maybe our Ghana I just say we develop Ghana nothing almost kind of
NPP by
what is the empirical verifiable evidence MPP buy and almost say
maybe you haven't thought.
No, I haven't thought what almost say 1D 1F tell me from scratch I buy factory be constructed from scratch
so are you trying to tell me say 1D
I buy constructive factory.
One is one factory, no one yebi.
Oh, me say, Ubo Baku Mamia Metewadi. But I buy factory Baku under MPP, almost see here from scratch. See, and Yabeka say, I employ Ghanaian youth because the focus of building those factories was to create employment.
Oh, a cool 1 year use factory.
One was a danko that grace in any guns tactics now. MPP for a user. A kufu
this ceramic a year, one of me a child scroll. A temp.
Ghana, dear. Ghana property. Oh, that's it. Otafrija. Omo deceive you. Omo 2 foot to go in him. Go in him. No my Ghana for.
And one this is one factory in Ebin. That's what MCC hospital say my year. I'm say 111.
111. SCC. Hospital bed cranny. Me say Omanye any
one constructed almost 12,000 kilometers of road.
Once Ramsey. Chinese force no. MPP constructed 12,000 kilometers. Na Okokumasiaje. Must be less than 275 kilometers. Less than 275 kilometers. On my constructed. Debbie. Me see, a Juma Bia MPP, a Frama, a lip service. Set them by good. So, on my bridge also. Now, over our watch. A invisible unia MPP for trade. You need to have an eyes to see. They constructed it spiritually, in a spiritual world. Nina a vapor, Ira. In the MPP, you might be Ghana, and Yadia Ghana, Yadi Show Monsa Bim. Nemo Medicayaka, yet see her. Ye called Kpandai, a veggie Kpandai. You see, MPP for a presidential race, or more or more offer NDC, and a control letter, and from bringing NDC for say, young mom one candidate. Yet the NDC need call MPP presidential race, MPP. Omeri lose. And this is me na me catch you.
Then am I going to
because among someone who says see need leadership, need vision, and you hear someone with a vision. In NPP right now, it's not a political party.
Oh, why?
You don't
NPP,
have a
NPP is a political party.
It's a destabilized group of people who are
maybe
by
from
the
where you sit.
From Ghana. From Ghana, because see, when they were in government, they were fighting each other. They were not because group of people say minister, no finance minister, no you know, no say hey, no group of way not because no. Enya mambu papa no bebuye. Atasa Republic Ghana force NPP dealings bia wo oman Ghana mu nti ye be ya omo kwatena nchen se NDC ye bibia mo hwe ni se TV no mo hwande wo no mo form omo famu abasem because me catch say konja kitchen stew eto from pra wo NPP ni fia na say ko contest ya ye beji
because of what
they say kitchen stew me say NPP for pia omo try try and see me say kitchen stew e konja yetena so atwumeko e wa potoria mu no eto from wo NPP ni fia ye be ba kwaje
Then I'm
say in contest no bia omo fele say omo betimi challenge ana so omo be ko in contest ntawo Ghana mu omo fambra ye be ko omo party chairman say NDC ni ko obeji so even so mo ni so
in your mind
kra be ye friend say e be ye championship ye beji
in your mind you know abato na ye to Kpandai no yanto mama to yindam
dabi yanto ama no
ye to ma NDC
nkofo no yes omo
to ma NDC because of rakadam because
onim say 2024 election ngasa no omo your madwin say omo ba be use some shenanigans means bi e dey reggae election what I say MPP for almost your move to me my and there and from my end or China into almost to sign you know breaking the eight no moon him say ye poor jonku it's no
okay
baby omunya mudi yes as shenanigan activities no and no be any na Kpandai hormone the people of Kpandai say they want to be properly represented in parliament almost say the true representation of the people's will because Omanto Ama Matthew.
Okay.
Oh, it's this a by-election. Oh, by-elections across Ghana. When you say your strategy of winning. And
your man, I'm going to go up so I'm more quack winning her city. And I make a show. As it stands now, your party executives, national organizer, or grounds, Yami. You get a blueprint strategy. Ye nkofono ebe teli a ye be ni. Ye be wini. MPP want to propaganda ne jandam be gukro. In eji, people analytics say we are still the people's favorite. Ye ndaso. Ye nye complete. Is it because NDC is in power?
It's not because NDC is in power. But by election, James Chachuko is Nazana opposition. Yanje. I'm telling you, sir, the people of Ghana. Right now, we have awakened from the era and the days of dark slumber.
Okay.
Sisiano, you need their own. You making sure say they will not take us for granted as a political party, as a country. They will not take us for granted. It's Ghana for now. Sisiano, who say anything MPP is doing is against Ghana. Who here? Even Kwalank Tenkete, Kwalank to Faith and get Opa Kopo, Musuna Kachira, Akalabi say, we MPP will be so because everything, even in Wakra does not want to. Yeah. It's no all odds are against MPP. But no, Omunguno, you say we expect in it.
Okay.
Branding
all right. Barely we have 7 minutes to get up.
Yeah. But I want them to know the people of Kpandai to know say we are coming in our numbers. They should tell them that we are coming.
Like Kakai.
Oh no, not really like Kakai. For MPP for no because we will give it to them. We will give it to them.
But for the majority leader and the chief whip to reconsider their decision on the private member bill that was laid in Parliament to scrap the office of the Special Prosecutor, look into certain things before taking any decision.
Yeah, about on the office of the Special Prosecutor, every individual have their own perception and notion.
Okay.
Now, with Ghana's constitution, meaning the rule of law, They say every institution or arm of government has its independent mandate. Now, I operate independently. Parliament is supposed to operate without the intervention or involvement of the president. President has been someone, he has been on the ground listening to the voice of the people and acting in accordance to the people's will. Now, okay, Ghana has Sisiana. Ghanaians ewo GDA pa ewo president mu. Na nkofo petition severally, but their president na can say on can say ma omu enye den o. Ma omu process enyi special prosecutor no. Their president can say mama yentu eboase na yen fa enyama one step at a time. What I say, as much as Ghana for na calling for the removal of the OSP no. He thinks, let's do it steadily, and then.
Do you think it's OSP now?
Yeah.
Just like President John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah.
Some of the view say the office itself must be scrubbed off.
No, personally, I am of the view say the office is useless. Personally, I am of the.
Is useless.
Yes, I am personally of the view.
NPP will say that, oh, it is because you are afraid of corruption.
No, I'm afraid of. No, the constitutional. Wait. From
That's why you want to scrap.
No, the narration that the NPP would put out there and they say it is an independent body. However, no, let's not forget, say, Yoko Sraj have an enshrined statutory constitutional mandate. Yoko Nisraj. That constitutional mandate to fight corruption.
What about the Attorney General?
The Attorney General too, he has that mandate. But mostly, Rebecca said because the Attorney General is a ring of the government.
Okay.
The government, no. And Kofu Ebe raise the concern, say, okay, then there could be some inference, issues might go in the favor of the government. What you say? But the OSP's office for 8 years, 9 years down the line, Otafrija, what can you show for their workings? Nothing. It's just waste of taxpayers' money. Look at the amount of money we have wasted in the OSP's office. Budget allocations. And yes, what you say? If there is anything, parliaments.
Okay.
Parliament. MPs, no. They are representing their various constituencies. And then their various constituents are saying, say, the OSP, the Office of the Special Prosecutor.
So it means we can narrow it down to maybe taking the OSP in as a person off. But keeping the office.
Ghanaians are saying the office is not necessary. We can decide to change the OSP. But all
Ghanaians is saying Kasa.
Ghanaians, Oko grounds now.
Oko grounds.
Yeah, Ghana for say taxpayers' money no more use. Until right now, no. Yebisa say OSP has been there for 8-9 years. Bisa say what results and I say what has the OSP done? One kazangasa Odibe testify say is a good officer. Otafi Jabobako.
OSP.
No, Umajelino or my recover.
Oh, that's how you declare you kind of for real fugitive.
Busy for nothing. Shenanigans, Nibi. Or no, no, about whitewashing, or baby, you know, a whitewashing, or baby, you know, a whitewashing.
In short, no OSP need to me, the SP need to me GBBM, Ghana, Ghana, home for Subia. Meanwhile, budget,
could grow 100 and something million, 100 and something
150,
million,
140,
140, 200 and something. And yes,
okay.
Ghana for air calling. I think say that is more of the reason why I hate the MPs. Okay. And I say the majority to take that stance because go down to their constituencies and these messages come to them as individuals, as MPs. Sometimes they are there to represent the will of the people. They will come doing that. That does not mean say president any majority or any banter. No, what they are doing is a president and they say we are working together as a country. So sometimes we need to have discussions and make sure say what we are doing would have the right implications. When he said His Excellency the President is a well-experienced political hand.
All right.
When it comes to governance, well-experienced. Into steps, any decisions we obey make they are well articulated, well aligned, and well informed. It's me I trust in his judgment. And right behind him.
Right, Roger, and a pencil that was it.
Who's our story, no? And I be Simon who say, "Hey, Ghana, I say, consistency a day pow."
Yeah, and some ne Dawson.
Yeah,
and some no a Dawson. A crazy.
And she say, "I buy any Zoom line your air barber partner." That means say, "Yen you buy my basentalia." Market to yan or more review a Ketiano, ama Ketiano Bacosro. Mama making sure say Ketiana, a baba one who Ketianin can bear Busuminsia, Bosumen crony and Chia Quabrane, and I say, Yen ma men nomina or more air pro crumuno, Nazum like your Chia Wamoka and na.
We first need to find out.
Yes, this is a question that we need to answer.
Now, why am I saying so? Is this the government or Zoom Lion?
As I said, Kwabana said they are buying the what's
definitely.
And see, Bible releases Sikano as and when I was a call.
Exactly.
Now, Zoom Lion Subetia said there was Otia.
Exactly.
Because my problem, I'm a war with Zoom Lion contracts and no one. We have a basin tell you back, Yanina, Yanni, home, and say. It all boils
down to the agreement between the government and Zoom Lion as an entity.
We can't continue like that.
As I say, you share agreement, you know. Yabaka say, if you were privy to that information there, Ama Yehu say, at a point in time, even Zoom Lion, now or advocate say, Sikana Yedema Ejmai Forno. Intinka buying any day, but it was the same government. A buying our digine muse Sasi Kanona, Yam Fentrio Muka. I don't know if you are privy to that.
Maybe
I will find documents.
Selling America say, Sisiana buying say on any Sakoya Colabono. I was here one. Bible Jiatu say, Kotiani Person, Opera 300 cities, Kotianica 200, Kotianica 500 Ghana cities. Where does it make sense to me?
At all.
And the agreement buying Zoom Lion, aye. Ever salaries, I remember Jumaya Fuane. It should be a reasonable amount. As it can also a back because 7 previous. Yeah, a sanitation institutions bebre wa Ghana. Ye beti me decentralize a Jumanama womo. E say Zoom Lion kuan a Ghana company. Pastor boys wo ho ye beti me amo bi. Your friend is saying there's another company. Me referee is it honest way for
companies in
companies in your modoso. Yes, some volunteers or more crowd are buying to your cow. But
the question here is, do they have the capacity?
We are not Zoom Lion. Do it. No capacity now. This is something me I don't want to go to. Zoom Lion starting no need capacity.
But there have been companies in
Abina, Sika,
Ama woman to me and
Zoom Lion to Nia Zoom Lion Nia ni Papa Oyemuni.
But at least,
no, let's face
as compared to others.
And America say, if we are talking about capabilities, and that's a different capacity, Zoom Lion, yes, so 50 years Zoom Lion, and
of course, yes.
Yeah, he started from somewhere. We can also empower other people.
Almost a good wheelbarrow, one of the bicycles. Of course, yes.
Yes, Bastard boys is starting. No more do a monsa. Prayer, a monsa, and a prayer, and I know what the year Juma. And Kakan no man wheelbarrow. The president himself and donated equipment and Yama Bastard boys. Let's say a Juma Bastard boys say, a so president.
No, it has been recognized.
Yes, it Usha Bastard boys are chassis. Now baby o madria extra yen say enye Zoom Lion kwana de bia betimi concentrate on so say ye empower other institutions now wo so enya capacity na ebema se yama Zoom Lion bi obe ni ye yama honest ways bi obe ni ye yama Bastard boys bi obe ni ye yase binum kwa wo se nungwa wo se he wo so ye volunteers
but I believe say government na ya open the bid no anti amanfo
they make can say when it comes to sanitation baby you was CCA and ya be the asem abiding tenacity wine what capacity
exactly
on board. Okay, I think that this conversation came up. I don't know why we are going back. Stop boys more capacity betting a shaka nation kwana ya famamo. Why volunteers want most of capacity betting me a shatema. Most of the betting me a shaha. Okay, zoom liar, or machine sackers or cast or ade. And yama one region, and I am more than one region cry. Yen decentralizing Aljumano, ma Ejumanem conform. That is what I'm calling for. Send your zoom lion shasi and never do baby a word dream. Nyamia na duma watimesi wow na no kwa mesere zoom lion kwa patimesi asore dan ya ma Pentecost for na adu atimi ahwe nyamia ni ma be fa ye sika akotobo every Israel dia beto ye kire ha so obesi cathedral
and ebo ni be for Israel
na say ebo no ko fa free Israel
but it doesn't make sense
na adu akotobo free Israel and to contain the mo shepe ye ekwa yi free port and beto ha so akotobo ebu eho tie ebu anya ebone da e dia beto ye fichire he ya
na no
swimming pool na make say make da ebu anya bone a
so
na na say
on a very serious note
we ye chire he gina ya de bonye for ebo ti na do
honestly meti assemble I never believed it so me invest me fife mu but the no cresa ye de bo for Israel be do Ghana.
The pictures are all over.
But I don't want to believe it.
Yes, ebu by news for the sense for the end yahuna man. So munu bi okro ma bia be crying. Ya you go try. I dey bola beto. Ya say holy stone. Ya dey ba be cathedral. Zoom lion kwati mesi asori dan. E dey ama Pentecost for. So back to what I was saying. Ye zoom lion sha sia no ye zoom lion. And the reason why your sanitation issue are your problems is here and say you restricting your who to baby baako. Entiwa obi zoom live adwuma yeni bosumi nsia bosumi num bosumi nan yentua nipa ne ka enti ebi wo ho no ma unim sa apra no ko ebi wo ho mo nkopra they don't go na me kwa ka me nko because kan sika ben na me de ko what you say and abide the company na nya agreements why na monitor why you said yes so ma sika ne ko why you said yes sika no so ko a was yetua adwuma ye fo ne kantem. Who said Basintali Baka say agreement doesn't make sense to him. Now go for dinner time. And I won't quaba and I say with the own Tiasa Zoom Lion, yes, and I said no. May you sure say Zoom Lion crack what Tenase, no share accounts, no repepem, no record to your call one more Mrs. Born and a while. One no mu nipa obe who send Yamianim no cray. Aya bro.
So who agreed? Say yen
agreed to that, you know, should go back on the drawing table.
Exactly.
And make sure that you do proper agreements. And my point is that for us to be able to track Obia Juma or let's decentralize sanitation issue, you know. Yen decentralize it, so that we can monitor. Because I can see the whole Ghana Zoom Lion. Who is monitoring Zoom Lion, Juma? The whole Ghana. Ooh, why never to me monitor? But
somebody must have an oversight. Somebody must
monitor. Is the person doing it?
That is the question.
Because the ama say you decentralizing the same. Obi abe make sure say me baby ya the ama me no. Me ye ni ye na crofo mo ho na bom abaso.
So yeah, per the inference you my ya tiasia no pay say Ekman no said ni na Ghana all the 60 regions in Zoom line and the district that we have a broneso.
And yes, but
there are so many companies, there are so many
companies for us to get a better services. Yet decentralizing no be as simple as that. Obiani Zoom Lion asem. Number 2. Yen sika hi ene ye de ma wo mo ye adwuma no na sika hi na ekọ administrative process and as purposes see administration so be ye adwuma of course of which I agree because ene mo de kwa pra no ne dustbin ne de ka ho no administration na adwuma say we so mo provide it me fan say sika da nipa ba ko bi ati so 2000 Ghana cedis na oma adwumayani no 1002 na ofa 800 amenya sure say eyebone by 8 bi masa obema adwumayani no 300 na wo afa 1007 meka say na opepa so me example sa na mpesa me kire no yamma adwumayani no okotsam na nimu fifira ye adwuma no yamma no sika no emu party a na kuma beto ni yam ebe motivate na ma na sori akoye adwuma no e do chi so sika na ebra tentem abayi release sika na tentem.
That is the problem.
Na nya afa na sika na ebe kamwa busumi mienu busumi miensa busumi nine ye beti ani na ndam 6 months 8 months ni entu o mo ka.
Don't say basa blame me na ko Zoom Lion for.
Exactly the point.
But fault this one free Zoom Lion.
Me ka support ni free no.
Na me ka say e basa
asama me ka no say who follow me here me blame Zoom Lion. My point is that ejuma no
me ka say basa that is the perception of the people of the masses.
Ejuma no say ayekese. Zoom Lion wa capacity. Yes. One more maka no mo so ye bi na because baby Bastard Boys kokoye no nti Zoom Lion on kohwana. A feeling got a more CCA and then netia ni ayi ya kind of say rubber. Ya na Bastard Boys no quantity free got anymore. But I want Zoom Lion Juma Juana. It
depends if it falls within maybe
so it comes back to where I am. Say a son say Juma no ever so say Zoom Lion irrespective of the capacity ever so say no because that got a baby Bastard Boys to me cause we see no more ye ewura bridge ase continent ya teche mu bon any ya bonten no Zoom Lion on ko na Juma ya fa no kra o mu nwuram because me dey try me ka tell me me ni ya ka na sen to wacha honhom a me ko wura sa agata na ene bridge na se te se the Bastard Boys yem. It is Zoom Lion be pragata na pampam e de akọ. Obe pra market no nchen ho e de akọ. Yes. Na interior na amakro no mu bon yeah. But say yakase Kaneshi market, Agbogloshi market. Who's the person mercy company who na ye in charge? Ye ba ne who say rubber there be a who ne be bisaw. Who's our company no? Who be making sure say dwade ni bi kra pra baller. I just say be anajo so na mane ya na mu di sa adwuma no se awia pa e wo se ya mother's wins ko ba bia gata no ya yiyi mu nyina hwe krom ha bododo enkra bon ebo wo kro ne mu bon na yare ya ka ho hwe won se wo betimi yare bi woni ba bia ode yare ni firi niam a wo me ko mu no se wo yo bia immune system enya dia enche wo be yare wo benya cold kakra na ohunesi kakra na wanya malaria kakra na wanya we da bia wa ya mpote
krom ha de ha
no mu bon enti sani abayanka ebetimi anya adwuma no yie no yanchicham na nkofom Zoom Lion anya o start ya no ye Zoom Lion nya o start ya no tracks enya o start ya no otimi nya ahode anne ono kura timi ni aban ye kolabo kofa drip machines de ba si yenim I say now you mpeso mu dibiri ani so ahu ye empower wo mo maka na omusu benya ahode eno kra beboa ya me ya monitor adwuma omo ye no because nipa ni nim se ba bia ye de ama me no enhye dan so santi se ma anye ni ya ye be hu se bi na me ye in charge entu be hu se ka kire se ye tema assembly na what tema no ebe making sure say companies buy 3 and ye de sanitation aso mo sa what tema obia ni ba bia ne hye wo ye ba ne ye be inspect na wo de no ankoyi a ni age ni ade ama obi foforo si ye ne sa ni ye start to see ye punish wo mo de afi egu gata mu etoto rubber to by heart ni ye sanction kofo a no mu bete
o kasa na kasa na o ka ni na no say adwene papa na techire contract na kasa ye award edema these so called sanitation industries or and our companies no yembisa obi and that kind ya award contract kwa o anti so obi anye na dwuma ye kura who dare you
obi kwa kotia bribe
exactly that is it yeah let's call spade a spade
yankase ye be ni ye because ya de no fafa kase ye be ni ye na no
so we need to factor all these things na ye hwe de ni ye mu na ye pe se amanone ye tu kwan ekwa brochire ekwa amanfo nkro so and if they are able to do as sebi omu ye nipa adwen we tire bi na ewo omu tirim emoja gu ye mu ebi wo mu sa we can also do it yen jai sa person
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV